Hello, hello! Welcome to the show that is Blob, my Let's Play. Hopefully it puts you in a euphoric mood. Alright, we're ready to start. Hey everyone, I'm DeoGenZ. Just in case you didn't know or you're new to this channel. Oh my goodness, it's the brown blob guy. Oh no. One of our comrades has been captured. Biff, the orange paint blob dude who's always looking to fight the Inkies army. He's in prison. They got him. No! We need to prove our resistance by freeing him. What jail is he in? I wish they would have done an overhead hover shot. Ah, look, you almost had a shot. You almost had a sight of it. Because there's bars on top of the jail, and you could see which one would house Biff. That was a mix between hold and house. House! Which one is housing him? Chances are, it doesn't matter which one you choose. It's just that you free everyone from both. And really, why wouldn't you? You know, it makes no sense to only do half the job. After all, we are here to be the Color Crusaders. The protectors of the weak. Freers of the Gradients so that they can turn back into Radiants, all different kinds of radiant colors that they are. We are the Blob. And we are doing our best. There we go. Doing our best to recolorize the world and save everyone in the process. So it'd be a little selfish just to save our comrades and not help out the entire city. I mean, come on, why are we here? Why are we playing this game after all? But to listen to droids interrupt me. You know, that's the main goal of this game, is to just be interrupted all the time by droids and roommates and all that kind of stuff. Well, thankfully, at the time I'm recording this, my roommate has already gone for spring break, and I'm about to leave, but the ride going to take me to the airport is still on its way. So, that means more The Blob time for me to play. Oh yeah! Which is awesome. Only thing not so awesome, and I hope that maybe, yeah, this will probably be the last level I get to do in this time of recording. You can't save within the level, so pretty much if you leave this game, there's no saving. You gotta redo the whole entire level. So if you're thinking about going somewhere and having the inkling in your head to perhaps play a couple of minutes of The Blob before you have to go anywhere, maybe get a different idea in your brain, because that's not the brightest idea. That's not the most excellent, exquisite notion that you've had in a while, since there's no saving feature in the middle of the level. So you're going to do all this hard work, you're going to free all these gradients, you're going to color all these buildings for nothing. Nothing! And as you've seen, these levels are vast and expansive. They're large, and they take a while to complete. So don't mess around. Just make sure that you've got plenty of time to play The Blob, and that you're not running out to, say, somewhere like the airport when you need to curtail your coloring prematurely. Which is exactly what I might have to do. But we'll see. I wouldn't mind really playing this over again, as odd as that sounds. It's not like most games where you have to go through a gamut of annoying-ass enemies. I mean, these little guys, you know, you can squish them like ants under your thumb. They're really no problem. But some games, whew, they've got Kaizo-level difficulties, and that's not the kind of game I dig too much. But that's me. You know, I am very low-skilled on the gaming spectrum of, you know, how good of a gamer I really actually am. I'm not that good at all. Yeah, misconception of most people who want to get into YouTube for gaming is that they need to actually be good at games, and that's totally not true. I prove that 1,000 times % every day I upload an LP. I always die, I always, get not the fastest time, no speed running, no 100% item collecting, no 100% completion of anything. I prove that you really don't need to be good at all at games. You might have to be a little bit better at talking than you are at gaming, but, having to be an MLG pro is not a requirement for being an LPer that actually gets paid. You can do it too. It's not as difficult as it may seem. I think the difficult part has already been gone through, and that was really, the difficult part was patience. The difficult part was waiting and waiting and waiting to build up that sub count of, over a couple of thousand. I got partnered at roughly 3,000 subs, somewhere around there. And then, now look at me, I'm at 5,000. So 2,000 more later, within a year, really. That's about all the time I've been partnered with Fullscreen for. And things are going dandy. Things are going swimmingly, as you can see. As we free... Where's Biff? We just opened both jails. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Okay. Cool. So even though we freed him from the jail, he could have totally escaped through that hatch. Whatever. That's gaming logic sometimes. It just does not really grok real logic at all. Oh, crap. Out of paint. And surrounded by inkies. Let me get the paint! They were surrounding the inkbot. They're like, no, no, don't let him get color. Don't let him have his power. Yeah, but it took 5 years. It really did. It took 5 years of constantly uploading, constantly doing reviews, and because this wasn't always an LP channel. It started out as a review channel for Nintendo Radio. So, I mean, it's definitely not a quick process, but it's not difficult, I don't think. I mean, meh. You may find it difficult to have to upload everything, or upload once per day, but you don't even have to do that. Like, if you're really creative, and if you've got really crafty content that is unique to you and what you do, and, whatever unique stylings that you formulated in, if you do, like, 1 video a week, or maybe even 2 videos a week, that would be fine enough, so long as the quality is there. Because that's what people tend to look for here on YouTube. They're brutal in their opinions. Brutal trolls. And if you come short of any type of quality, whether it's graphical or audio, it doesn't matter. They will strike you down with veracity, as if you murdered their grandmother or something, and they take it personal. So, I mean, I take the murdering of my family personal as well, but that's not what I'm doing by having a bad microphone or not recording with a capture card, as I did for most of my YouTube career. So, it's nothing you have to worry about as far as, trying to get viewership so quickly that it'll make your head spin. It's not an issue of trying to devote all your cash into it, because investing more money into YouTube will not necessarily make you any better at YouTube. It just, I shouldn't have gone for the, well, actually, it's only 1, so we'll paint the blue. Now we gotta do green, but that's fine. There's a yellow bot right there. Trying to time it. Oh, well, we got 3 minutes. Wow, they give us a lot of time for this mission. That's cool. Good. And we'll definitely win it in 1 shot, even though I keep repainting the buildings with the colors I don't want. So, my most important tip to people who are trying to do the YouTube thing is just persistence. Okay, that's all it is. Persistence. Doesn't even have to be good persistence at first, because, you need to take your lumps and understand what you're doing wrong. A lot of the criticism is over the top, sure, but some of it actually has an ounce of truth to it. A lot of it has an ounce of truth to it, really, which is nice having a... I suppose it's nice anyway. Maybe you would think you'd rather have real people analyze your stuff. This way maybe they wouldn't be so cruel, but it's kind of good that it's on an anonymous basis, because then people are most honest. They're most brutally honest. Even if you don't want to hear it, it's what you should hear, it's what you need to hear, and it's what you need to improve. And for example, if I kept going with the I'm going to use my camcorder for all video recordings, I would not be partnered. So if people didn't constantly pursue that negative notion, which to me it was just, you know, I can't do anything about it. I don't have the money and I don't have the time to invest in anything like that, like selling stuff to get that. There's just no reason to do it. But if you continue on with the persistence aspect of it all, that's when eventually you'll get the capture card. You know, it took me many years of doing a video game channel, okay? A video game channel which it linchpins on the quality of your capture. And I was not capturing good quality, but still, kept doing it. Continued on. Continued like the Blob on a ceaseless journey to colorify the tubes of you with many games, be they poor quality or not. So, you know, don't get discouraged if you're not getting the type of views that you think you should be getting. Because, you know, back in the day I thought, oh, well, I got good commentary. Why does anybody need anything else? You know, why are they demanding good quality video? You know, eventually that'll happen, but why? Why are they so persistent on that? Well, you got to take it from the standpoint of a viewer. Do you tolerate poor quality, whether it's visual or audio? No, obviously not. There's so much saturation in the LP market, especially today. And I can't believe it's called an LP market, but I mean, I guess that's what you could quantify it as. But there's so many damn LPers out there today that why would anybody waste 2.5 seconds on any of your work if it is lacking in quality in any way? And that's not to discourage you, because you're definitely going to have your audience that does find your stuff, and it may be small at first, it may be very minuscule indeed, but eventually it'll build up if you stick to it. Or you can abandon it. That's totally an option too. I had a friend who was an LPer for a while, but to him it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't producing the gains that he thought it would. Maybe he just wasn't having a good enough community or whatever, or who knows. But he didn't find it to be worth his while, so he quit. And that's fine. I mean, he never got to partnership, never got to close to 1,000. Well, he got close to 1,000 subs, but he stopped before it. But, you know, it's persistence. It's all about persistence. It's all about remaining in the game regardless of what's out there. Because, yeah, you may have the quality where right now nobody's going to watch your Super Mario LP because there's 1,000 others out there and they're all better quality, better camera, better microphone. Hell, who knows? Maybe there's people who are loyalists to specific content generators, and you know, I know for a fact there definitely is. I'm not one of those people, but I know there are those people. Whoa, is that a dolphin in an orb? It's some kind of crazy fish. Let's get a better look at that thing. Transforming fish bowls into the middle of town. I'll go for it. That's a pretty cool attraction. I mean, I've seen towns that have fountains in the center of them, but never fish bowls. Pretty unique. And I mean, that's another aspect of it too. That's another thing that will eventually pull your own unique audience to you, is being yourself. You can't try to be other LPers. You shouldn't try to imitate anybody else's style, because you're you. And people are tuning into your content to watch what you are, not to watch a Chugga Conroy look-alike or Chugga Conroy sound-alike. And, you know, as far as the tags go, I had somebody call me out because I put Chugga Conroy in some of my tags for LPs that he's already done. And they're like, oh, what, are you trying to get extra views by putting him in the tags? No, what I'm trying to do is trying to direct people who like Chugga Conroy's content. I have a similar type of content that they may also equally enjoy, and I'm trying to suggest to them, you know, in the related videos section that, hey, maybe you want to check out DeoGenZ, because even though he's not Chugga Conroy, he does game LPs like Chugga Conroy, and not like him as in doing all his mannerisms and things, but like him in the way that, you know, he's doing his own games that he enjoys. He's not trying to do the most recent games that come out just to grab views. Now those people who go out and purchase a new game even though they care nothing for it, that I would consider trying to milk the views, but you got to do what you got to do. So I don't protest out against it. I mean, do what you do. But as far as the tags thing go, tags are a tool. Tags are a tool to direct people to what is related to your content, and if that happens to be Chugga Conroy, so be it. Just don't be Chugga Conroy. So that's enough of my spiel for today. I'll check you next time.